To summarize the observation as a whole, the McDonald's staff is well trained in handling conflicts and negotiation with proper procedures, and are generally patient and friendly in process of dealing with all of these situations. To protect their company image and themselves, they work as a team to solve the conflicts and negotiation and contribute their best efforts in services to satisfy every customers. Not to mention the internal conflicts among the staff are also handled well with systemic consultation and procedures that are accepted well by them. Nonetheless, it is undeniable they do have black holes in every almost perfect internal and external management and services. However, they manage to cope up with those issues with positive alternatives methods. Thus, from our observation, McDonald is very attentive and spontaneous in action in every conflict occur and negotiate with the best condition out of it. Workplace emotions, attitude, and stress recently are receiving a lot of attention in many organizations. This is due to the emotions, attitudes, and stress can make a huge difference in individual behavior and well-being, as well as in organization's performance and customer satisfaction. People are expected to manage their emotion in the workplace. They must conceal their frustration when serving an irritating customer, display compassion to an ill patient, and hide their boredom in a long meeting with other executives. These are all forms of emotional labor, the effort, planning, and control needed to express organizationally desired emotions during interpersonal transaction. Emotional labor demands are higher in jobs requiring a variety of emotions, for example, anger and joy, and more intense emotions, for example, showing delight rather than smiling weakly, as well as in jobs where interaction with clients is frequent and longer. As for our observation, the workers in Maxis always greet the customer with smile, and when the customers first enter Maxis, they will say, "Welcome to Maxis." When a customer goes to the service counter, they also serve them with smile and proper verbal communication and suitable body gestures. These actions has made customers to feel comfortable to talk to their workers. Stress is normal, but excessive stress can interfere with productivity and performance of employee. It also affects an employee's physical and emotional health. Employee might cannot control everything in work environment, but that does not mean they are powerless. Whatever employees stuck in a difficult situation, they can take to protect themselves from the damaging effects of stress and improve job satisfaction. Although the worker in Maxis felt stressed after her manager whispered to her, but she tried to manage her stress and continue her smile to serve her customers. As a worker, we should know how to manage stress in the workplace. We should flip our negative thinking. If we focus on the downside of every situation and interaction, we will find ourselves drained of energy and motivation. Thus, we should try to think positively about our work to avoid negative thinking co-workers and pat ourselves on the back about small accomplishments, even if no one else does. Besides that, connecting to others is one of the ways that can reduce stress. When we share our concern or feelings with another person, it helps to reduce stress. As in our observation in Maxis, the workers were talking to her and comforting her for not to be too stressed and sad. We believe that emotional conflict like this will lead to emotional exhaustion and burnout for workers, and that hiding our emotions on a regular basis leads to high levels of stress and even a disconnection from close personal relationships. Despite that, a worker should know how to handle its emotion, attitudes, and stress in order to accomplish the company's tasks, as well as protecting the good reputation of company. Organizational culture of Starbucks Cafe is most easily observable, as you can see the difference between Starbucks with other cafes. When we first entering the Starbucks Cafe, the barista greet us with their smile, and they will say hello and welcome to every customer. This is their most distinct and unique characteristics compared with other cafes. While we're queuing for order, we can hear that the customer enjoy chatting with the barista. Besides taking order, the barista is more likely to chat with the customer like a friend. There are few main aspects of Starbucks organizational culture, which are servant leadership, relationship-driven approach, collaboration and communication, openness, inclusion, and diversity, as we can observe some of it during our observation. Starbucks employees are called baristas, which describe as the face of Starbucks, that create uplifting experiences for the people who visit their store and enjoy their beverages. During our observation in Starbucks, we noticed that the barista were communicating effectively with one another to ensure customers receive the beverage they ordered. It starts with the barista at the cash register, who takes the customer order and writes their name on the correct size. The barista who takes customer orders relays the order to a co-worker, who then starts the process to make the beverage. Once the beverage is made, the barista calls out the name on the cup and gives the customer their finished beverages. Besides that, we observed that while the workers is doing their job, and another person who appeared to be the manager or supervisor will be overlooking the work of baristas. We believe that the manager is appeared to ensure the baristas are communicating with each other well and provide assistance when needed. Organizational culture is well known for its role in recycling to reduce waste and shrinking its environmental footprint. Therefore, images associated with recycling also represent the culture of Starbucks. For example, Starbucks is selling many types of tumbler cup, which encourage their customer to purchase the drinks and fill in their own cup instead of using new paper cup. An organizational culture is essential and play a major role to a company. A right company's organizational culture help the business to adapt to different circumstances and market changes efficiently. So, a manager should understand each role in one's company organizational culture. Knowing the organizational languages between workers leads to a better communication between employees and superior. Thus, a company that have an effective organizational culture, employees will encourage to accomplish the company's goals and mission.